The next little story is with Nomika Popan. On the next day with Ichimo and her pupils, the news was no doubt on television while the two young pupils trained a bit and servants cleaning up most of the dojo daily.
And now for the 10 o'clock Superguts Intergalactic News. Within the Six Brethren's small world of Etronym, their stadium during the World Star Tournament was interrupted and destroyed by an otherworldly being. We have no footage of the occurrences for the matter. However, eyewitnesses have indicated 3 fighters, including a master, stopping the unknown threat, who then vanished after the fight. Our only evidential proof leads toward the Seochimiya Dojo here in Supergot, under ownership of Ichimo Seochimiya, who possesses unique students under her wing.
Well, this is pretty cool. They're talking about us.
I didn't think Supergot had the ability to bring news from other worlds, yet here it is.
Not having any camera footage. Pfft, get real.
No one's perfect, Garen. At least give them some credit.
Not as much credit when I've done more damage to that Sparky bitch than you did.
Excuse me? I did the most ever out there, so where do you fit the bill?
Yeah, I get it. Look, Sonny was there, we came, we stopped her ass, and boom, it's done. What do you think I am, some human shield for a 50,000 meter barrier? We did what we can, at least be happy that Atrium the 6 is still healthy as it is now. For the love of... This is the Seochimiya Dojo, how may I help? Eh? Oh my god, so you're telling me this now when I specifically filed the papers as shown, digitally and physically. The fuck, people! I know Atrium's currency of the prize money is different to Supergods, so why can't it be compatible? Oh, your mother!
And my deck is bigger, so there.
How is that a thing?
Nima, Garen, gather up! Okay, apparently we've got a problem in our hands, students.
My deck?
No! Fucking baka! How'd you conclude to that anyway?
We were arguing on who has damaged Thanied more.
Right.
Anyways, what's going on?
Our financial support chose to cancel our budget due to the second late bill last Saturday thanks to someone who left the hose on for 8 fucking hours during the Magic Raid party. So since we'll be short on currency for this week and the prize money to be useless on this world, I'm issuing you 2 to find jobs around the city to help support the dojo.
What?
But that's just not...
Suck it up, Cupcake. You ain't the juggernaut. You is the shittle bridge who rose the water bill.
My, I didn't think Garen is in so much trouble.
And you need to brush off from the undead simulator on my computer, Nima. Even you have a fair share of being in trouble.
Hey, that game's really fun. And why should I be in much trouble as Garen?
Easy. You brung in 12 sake bottles for the party, drank 1 entire bottle, and went slutty with many people. And when I came in time, I had to save your ass from doing anything stupid. Well, almost.
Wait a minute. Are you the one I got drunk with and
then drink sake, moving on.
Now, hold on.
Oh, thank the gods. Better to dodge bullets while I pray and hope it isn't one of the neighbors going kamikaze on me again. Hi, Ichimo! It's good to see you again. Well, I'll be damned into the Black Rift. It's been ages, dear. How's your work going with the other dragoons? Oh, the usual. Turns out I'm off duty for a long time till more enemies come. I'm guessing you did most work again? Yup, pretty much. May I come in? The sun's such a meanie. Head right in. Shade's all yours with snacks and TV. It didn't take long for the servants and the 2 students to notice Nomika roaming about. And thus, before they were to leave...
Sensei, who's that?
An old best and close friend of mine. We go way back.
She meant, what is her name?
Her name's Nomika. She's a dragoon from the Olden Air Cluster, wiping out the usual and annoying evils out there.
Nomika? Haven't I heard that name before?
Where'd you hear about it?
Well, it's more like I read about it, though I don't remember. Is she famous?
She should be. Thus includes me. Anyway, you 2 should get going now.
What if I don't wanna?
Then I'll have your hands clamped on my back lock formation, break them 32 pieces so that you'll never play video games again!
Okay, I'm going!
What?
Just let me think on where to find jobs.
You can use the computer to figure out where and what would be best for you. Are you one of
her students? Yeah, I'm Nima.
I'm that dear. I'm Nomika. Is something amiss?
Well, I'm just wondering what Ichimo did to me when I was drunk on that night. Makes me wonder if she would... Even thinking about it makes me so angry.
Oh, you mean that and stuff?
It's just that. I know Ichimo's always a pervert at times, but taking advantage of her own students?
I don't think she'd do that when you were drunk. Maybe there's more to it than just assuming.
Sorry.
No biggie. Just focus on whatever's important and be calm when you want to talk to Ichimo.
Alright. Thanks, Miss Nomika.
Nemo heads for the computer while Nomika stumbles in thoughts on what the other two were doing and heading out. And in no time, Nemo finds some ideas and wonders if they'd be good to make enough money for the dojo. Thus, she heads out, noticing Garen struggling in what to do.
Damn it.
Lost again?
Sort of. I can't find any leads.
There's always the newspapers you can read up on.
You smartass. Readings for nerds.
Hehe.
Other than those, what do you have so far?
I'm thinking of checking the west border for outer marketplaces for most humans.
I thought the other species took the west.
They've switched from west to northern, so for this year they have humans in the west looking for help wanted.
Sounds good enough. You got the map?
Yep, let's get to it before we get in trouble again.
For a few hours to pass, they've looked around as hard as they can to see what could be most helpful to not only to the dojo, but for themselves to like as well. During the time being, Nomika came to Ichimo for some time. So, what's been going on? Nah, the usual. Apparently things aren't as simple as they seem with fucking adulthood. True. So what are the two doing and leaving? They're off to find jobs to help support the dojo for a while till we catch up on debt. Could say they were doing some stuff for a while which pissed me off, and here I am looking for possible ways to gain the right currency for once in order to get around on this God's forbidden world. So wait, you were all in the tournament, right? Yeah. Won the prize money? Yes. And the money didn't work? Don't work shit, yep. That's why we're on the tight budget. You do know they have a currency conversion program at the Central Square? Yeah. Wait, what? Yeah, they have those often since Supercut the First was destroyed, so that business can run more smoothly. Them lying motherfuckers. So, since your students are fighting jobs, you could be much ahead. You know what? Let's make this happen now. The servants can watch a dojo while I'm gone anyway. And since I'll be out with the prize money, can you do me a favor, dear? Watch the two students? Yeah, since Nima's still pissed at me for some reason, I kinda don't want her to get in any trouble at this point. Neither for Garen. I'll do my best then. Good luck. The two split up to make the chances faster and convenient as progressed. But in due time, Garen was having a bit of trouble with a couple of shops.
Hey, stop! I said I could make this work!
Get a life, snitch. No one's gonna pay for your hands done.
Yeah, so buzz off before I take your hair.
Cosmos, those people. Okay, make another approach. Something I could do to make these chances worthwhile.
Of course, it was then Garen finds flyers for a couple of things for easy money. And obviously enough, he was still minded to go grab Nima and tell her about such.
What is it you found?
Check it! Gambling works of who's the best fighter among the modern streets. Have the brawn and bold fighters gain money for their training. Even other dojos are accepted into it.
I don't know. I've heard rumors of the southern government becoming less stable ever since the demise of the Princess of Supergut, and things were, complicated.
Not as complicated as getting easy money. And looky here, something for ya.
Photography of beauty demonstrations?
Well, you do have looks after all.
Oh, thank you. You know what? I'll give this a try. Nice finds, Garen.
It's what I do. Good luck now.
You too.
Although as they split up, Nomika noticed something was off about the flyers and chose to follow Nima first. As of heading to the eastern border, Nima then sees a huge line of others entering a nice-looking joint. But Nomika noticed some specks here and there, for it looked a bit far-fetched for beautiful people taking chances in a first-class place in the wrong border. Since the line was long anyhow for Nima to wait, Nomika quickly went ahead to look for Garrett. While in the meantime, Ichimo was making way to the central square. Unfortunately, even the news can fly high for those that can and will know faces from television. Ichimo makes her way through the border, only to soon meet up a familiar face. Ugh, hate it when people give me the weird eye. Maybe that's the reason why I lounge about in my dojo. I'm like a freaking vampire. I wonder why my skin's so pale and sensitive. This takes a cake for Nomika and the other. Huh? What now?
What, you forgot about me already? What if I said, Daze?
Oh, it's you. The hell are you doing here?
What, I can't roam freely and be myself? I thought I'd come to Supergot to see if they have any rare stuff to buy, Zé.
Seriously, Kitty-sami, we all know you love to steal rare magical shit and mushrooms in rarest form, we get it.
And what would ever give you that idea?
Does it?
Wait, everyone knows?
No, just me and the others. Anyways, try not to get in too much trouble. I bailed you out a couple times. It gets old. Fast.
Didn't she do that for me, Zé?
Oh, right.
So is she doing okay?
She'll be fine. Shit happens and we press on. That's how life goes.
I suppose. But even then, I'm still a different version, Zé.
Don't remind me. Good luck with stealing.
Will do.
As Ichimo progresses to reach for the currency conversion program, she issues forth the request of the prize money amount and gain a good hefty result. Sighing in relief, she exits and rests at a near nachos and cheese joint to buy a batch for herself for lunch. Meanwhile, with Garen, he was already registered for some of the gambling matches made for some who were thugs, old-tone fighters, and swindlers. It wasn't a good atmosphere, yet Garen was undaunted to willingly fight in for the living. Nomika watches to see how he was doing, and as it turns out, he was already becoming the star of the bunch. With high bidders catching interest, they thought of twisting the rules a bit for a higher bets to make, and Garen would be freaking rich. Obviously and stupidly enough, he agrees. And in a sudden change, he was forced to face two opponents, with the tides against him.
Whoa! Nomika! What are you...
Facing two enemies at once is kinda unfair, so I wanna join.
Now this is interesting. In that case, let's triple the bets.
What an awesome way to get rich fast! Thanks for the help too, Nomika.
No biggie. Mainly you should always remember that facing two enemies can drastically differ if you're not careful.
Guessing Master sent you?
Kinda.
Now that I see this, I kinda feel stupid and unsafe about doing this.
Well, gambling in a dangerous place like that can get people hurt, and in the red, you know.
Sorry, bet Master will be pissed.
Probably.
Well, I know you're a Dragoon, but damn, you're amazing with all those powers and stuff. Makes me wonder what it'd be like to see my Master fight.
I'm pretty sure you will soon. She and I have been really good friends for a long time, too.
That reminds me, if you checked on me, what about Nima?
Nima? Oh, right! Come on, we better go check up on her.
Actually, you go ahead. I'm thinking of trying another place after I store the money at the dojo.
Okay, be careful now. Nomika immediately rushes to where Nima was last seen, and as she arrives, she noticed everyone was gone oddly. Seeing the doors to be locked shut, she checks one of the windows to see if she could get any better view of the inside.
Feels kind of strange how these people find these poses applicable.
People find these to be quite sexy for most interesting magazines, especially ones of the Playboys.
The what?
Now, onward to the next ones with a tad bit more of, how you say, exposing, please?
Oh, shit. Nomika rushes off to find Ichimo as soon as possible, and was lucky enough to find her at a nearby nacho joint. Make it quick. I like my nachos hot, salty, and spicy. Ichimo? No, Nomika. Want a batch too? Well, we don't have time! Nima's in trouble! You're fucking with me, Nia. No, unless you don't mind her being in a stripping joint for Playboy magazines. What? Oi, keep the nachos later on charts, I gotta go. In no time, with daylight falling, they rush through one of the bridges in the sub-districts and the freeways, while Nomika updates Ichimo on what's happened. Okay, so I checked both of them. I went for Garen first, and he was attempting to do gambling with Sword Street gamblers making easy money. Motherfucker. I came just in time to save him and help win his bets, so he's heading home with the money and trying another place. Pray and hope he's not fucking up again. Whatever Nima is doing is something I refuse to allow.
Hey! Think you're going to get away with our money, Lance bitch? Well, we're here to take it back.
Shut up, asshole. Nomika, are these the guys you... Yep. Ugh, we don't have time for this. I'll hold them off then. Do your best to reach Nima. Thanks. Where is she? There.
So, like this?
Yes. Now hold that pose. Oh my god.
What the hell was that?
Oh, no, nothing. Why don't you go to the back room? Fashion up.
So you think taking nude pics of my pupil was a good idea, eh?
Wait a minute. This is your pupil? Then you must be...
Ready up, maggot. Time I teach you a lesson. Well, now that it's been dealt with... So, ideas of getting jobs straight from telephone poles, entering gambling matches with sword bandits, and seduced and convinced into participating in a slut photography joint, when she should have realized that she was being used for having her body being seen in public.
But
Do you have any idea how worried I was, Nima? As for you, Garen, I wouldn't care shit.
Oi! I take offense to that. Do I?
Do you? At least Garen made effort in making money to help the budget works. And let's not forget me helping you out on getting the prize money to be useful as this world's currency.
Wait, what?
the money was valid? Why didn't you tell us sooner?
Because neither of you could afford smartphones. Look, I was gonna let you two know when you return with full-fledged jobs, but why didn't you use telepathy instead? Ugh. Okay, look, so we've all done goofs somewhat, and tremendously for today. However, your punishments will be noted in the morning. Dismissed.
Look, I'm sorry. I didn't know that I was in the...
You've been training since you were 11 at Shinjai Dojo of the Southern Realm. I'm guessing you've been treated without the scent of people taking advantage of you. I was worried.
Why should you be worried? What about that party when you took advantage of me?
Ichimo? Look, Nima. I was indeed drunk and so were you. And since it's common for folks to forget what happens when drunk, I have a thing for remembering exactly on what happens. You weren't taken advantage. I laid you down in bed with me and dozed off. And when I woke up, I left you in the sheets, so you could sleep more.
You mean, you...
I protected you, yes. Because I knew you were still inexperienced and new to the whole adulthood stuff.
Sensei...
Me, Nomika, and Toshiki, we've been there. And it's our duty to protect the new heroes and guide them well. We've made mistakes in the past like you two have. And we learn from the mistakes to become much better and stronger.
So thank you for letting me know, and thanks Nomika for looking after us.
It's what we heroes do. So, Garen.
Yeah?
Nomika mentioned you went to another place. Where'd you go to?
I went to Nacho Central. They hired me as one of the cashiers and givers for order takeouts.
Fuck!